Hi friends, today we are going to see Vcenter. So how to install, how to download, and what is the prerequisite we have to check before downloading. Before that, you just go through this website. This is a good VMware Arena. So here we can check it out, vSphere, all the version, and how to install and how to upgrade. So all the latest topic they'll cover. And down Google it, Vcenter, the 7.0 ISO image, customer connect. It will guide you to reach some site. There we have to log in and your mail ID. Once you logged in, we have 60 days trial version. You can download and install. And we have one more option. You have to go there, in the mount CD drive, open it. Here previously we used to install OVF, that is VCSA. Under OVF we can create, and one more method we can use a VCSA UI installer, Windows 32 and I'm going to give installer. Okay, here it is asking for option: install or upgrade or migrate and restore. So fresh installation I'm going to install, or if you want to upgrade the 6.5, 6.7 to 7, you can upgrade and migrate. As I told you earlier, like that server, VM client server and appliance. If you are installing that server, which is server means like we can install the VMware 7 vCenter on top of the operating system, any of the operating system, Windows or Linux or something. And appliance means like without just to get the hardware update server, and you can directly install without operating system. So that server, if you have that kind of previous model server model, then you can upgrade migrate to the this model. So server to appliance you can migrate, and restore. If you got any backup, you can restore it. So now I am going to install it. External platform device controller deployment has been depreciated. Okay, there are two stages. The installer allow you to install the vCenter server 7.0. The deploy vCenter server stage 1. Now I am going to create a stage 1. Later we will start a stage 2. Accept the terms and license agreement. Okay, now it is asking ESXi host. So which ESXi host you are going to install? And I am going to install ESXi2. What is the IP address of that? 192.168.48.32. This is my ESXi2 server. I can leave the default port 443. And what is the ESXi password? Okay, this is ESXi host IP address, ESXi host username and password. Okay, so certificate warning, yes, we can click yes. Okay, I will create what is a VM name. Simply vCenter. Set the root password. vCenter root password. So how you are going to log in the vCenter? The password you have to give. So as I told you earlier that there are many options. It depends on your environment. You can choose teeny, small, medium, large, X large. So each one is a very different the compute capacity. Teeny means like 12 GB memory is enough, and small means 19 GB memory. Storage is 694. Medium 28 GB memory. Large 37 GB memory. X large is 56 GB memory. It depends on your environment. You can choose, and now I'm going to choose the default teeny. Storage size is default. Okay, now you'll choose the data store. Default it is taking data store 1, only one I have now. If you have multiple, you can choose where you want to install. Now you can choose, don't forget to choose this enable thin disk mode, because entire 550 GB I have allocated 550 entire disk. Now it is capacity is 421, right? Entire 421 it will be occupied. If you miss this option, if you choose this enable thin option, then whatever it needed, if suppose if it needed 20 GB or 30 GB, only that particular storage it will take. And next install new vSAN cluster containing, we can leave it. Now I am going to next step. Network is VM network, and IP version is IPv4. IP assigned static, fully qualified domain. And normal corporate world they will give network fully qualified domain. If you are using a home purpose, you can leave this fully qualified domain, and you can choose the IP address where you want to install. You can check the IP address which one is available now. Ping 192.168.48.133. Yeah, 133 is now available. That is not pinging. I'll use this IP address 192.168.48.133. Okay, 133 I will choose. Subnet mask 255.255.255.255.0, 3 times 255.0. and default gateway, you can go there and check where the default gateway, F2 password, IPv4 192.168.48.2 is a default gateway. One 92.168.48.2. This is my default gateway. I can give DNS server also the same. You can leave the port. If you have a host name, then you can give a DNS name. Otherwise, you can no need to give this one. Okay, next you can verify all this configuration whatever we selected. Okay, that is 132 as a ESXi host, and 133 is my vCenter IP address and the gateway IP address. Okay. So it will take some time. We will pause this video and we will continue once it is complete. This is the stage 1 is going to complete now. So we will start the stage 2 later. Thank you. Hi, the first stage 1 deployment vCenter server is completed. You can start the stage 2. You can press the continue button. it will automatically start the stage 2. Here stage 1, it's showing like stage 1 is completed, and we are moving to the stage 2 now. Time synchronization, NTP server. If you, for example, the traditional corporate, they will dedicated NTP server they will provide. If that is the case, you can use the NTP server. Otherwise, you can give the default gateway IP address 192.168.48.2. This is my gateway server. And the SSH access, you can, if you want to enable the SSH, then you can enable it, then click next. Unable to sync the NTP server. Oh yeah, my NTP server 48.2. It's not syncing the time. SSH IP con 192.168.0.1. .192.168.0.1. Okay, I'll try to give this one default 0.1 as my NTP server enabled. Okay. It's trying to communicate NTP server. If it is reaching properly, then it is okay. Otherwise, it will give the error 192 unable to sync the NTP server. Oh. What is my default gateway? I have to one 192.168.48.2. Okay. One 192.168.48.2. So if it is not done, it's fine. You can later you can fix it. Now I'm going to disable it, NTP access, and we'll give next. Now it is asking like create a new SSO domain, vsphere.local default vsphere, vsphere.local. vsphere.local and default username, administrator, and password. And join the existing SSO domain. You can ignore it. I'll click next. I'll ignore. Configure CAIP. Yes. Can verify all the configuration what we selected. Yes, completed. Now finish. You will not be able to pause or stop, so better if you want you can verify, or if you proceed then it will not stop. The stage 2 is now in progress. So it will take some time, so I will pause it and once I will update once it is completed. Hi, welcome back. Again, stage 2 now it's completed. I'll close it and you can open https 192.168.133:5480. Typo https 5480. Warning message, I can ignore. Okay. Administrator at vsphere.local. Password. Now I logged in Vcenter. So where is the Vcenter present? This is ESXi host 1. There are 2 VMs available. One is Linux and one is for Windows. And other ESXi 2 Vcenter is available now. And you can access VM option, VM tool, time synchronization. If you want, you can give here. The configure guest OS virtual does not match the guest that is currently running. Okay. Okay, this is our setup now. We installed 2 server, guest server, Linux, Windows, and ESXi 1 and ESXi 2. We installed Vcenter. Or if you don't, you can directly log in. Vcenter directly. See, the previous 6.5 version, it was here Flash. There are 2 ways we can log in: Flash and HTML. And version 7, there was no Flash now. We have to log in only HTML5. Here is my VM. So Vcenter is, this is my Vcenter. Now all the configuration is completed, Vcenter configuration. Thank you.